Hey guys, it's the weekend and I'm headed to the gym right now. Today I'll be hitting my favorite body part, the back. With that in mind guys, I just wanted to share with you all the mindset that I keep when I go to the gym every day. Now when you go to the gym, it's very important not to be monotonous in your workout. No matter how short your workout is, no matter what routine you have, even if cardio, it's very important to give it all you got in every set, in every rep that you're going for. Because in my opinion, I believe that the hard work and the effort that you put into your workout, that you put into the gym, really reflects on your life outside the gym, on how you handle hard times and how you respond to failure. So with that in mind guys, I hope you all enjoy the video that I have for you all today. I'm going to go heavy weights and high volume today. So I'll catch you all after the video. Okay guys, so as usual, I start off with some killer deadlifts. As I mentioned before, you're going to see a lot of sets and you're going to see a lot of reps. Now let me tell you guys, I really prefer training this way. I feel it works wonders for me and I've seen some amazing results. When I go to the gym, I leave completely drained and exhausted, as you'll definitely see at the end of the video. If you guys can walk properly and still look pretty at the end of your workout, I think you need to reevaluate your training. Now coming back to deadlifts, I feel that hands down, besides the squat, this is one of the best exercises you can do for your entire body, especially your posterior chain, that is your back, your glutes and your hams and even your traps. Now this is me doing my working set where I'm pulling 65 kgs for 3 sets of 4 reps. As always guys, I cannot stress how important it is to warm up thoroughly before your workout. Just look at it this way. Warming up serves 2 purposes. It prevents injuries and you also get that contraction of that muscle and it helps build that mind-muscle connection. Now next I move on to some vertical movement, which is a lat pull down. When I train back, I like to throw in a mix of vertical and horizontal movement. So after the low reps on the deads, I like to go high reps on the rest of my exercises. So here I am doing a pull down and I always squeeze my lats at the bottom part of the movement and I extend completely at the top of the movement. I feel this movement along with my pull-ups have really helped in developing my lats and giving me that wide ass back that I'm looking for. I do 3 sets in this exercise for around 8 to 10 reps. Also you can see I'm going wide grip because I feel that wide grip really gives me that contraction, a better contraction in my lats. Ooh, the next exercise is one of my favorite exercises of all time, the dumbbell row. Now as you guys can see, it's a horizontal pull and it's really effective for the lats. When performing this exercise, you can either put one hand on a bench or a dumbbell rack. I prefer doing it on a dumbbell rack. Now one thing to keep in mind when performing this movement is to really squeeze your lats at the top of the movement. The simplest tip I can give you guys while performing any exercise is to think about the muscle that has to be worked before doing the movement. And when performing the movement, make sure that you can feel that muscle doing all the work. Now in this case, as this is supposed to target my lats, I make sure that my lats are pulling all the weight and not my arms or my biceps or anything. Here I'm using a 17.5 kilo dumbbell and I'm really trying to get in at least 8 to 10 reps on each side. Now this is another amazing great compound movement guys. Remember, majority of your workout should consist of compound movement. Now I'm not saying that isolation and machine work don't have its place, but it's better to leave them for the end of the workout, as compound movements really make you grow and are the best bang for your buck. Now next I move on to some close grip pull down. Remember guys, your back is made up of many different muscles. You have your lats, you have teres major, teres minor, you have your rhomboids, and you even have your trap. So it's really important to hit your back with a lot of volume and with a lot of different movements. Now in most of my hypertrophy movements, I try and keep the concentric movement, which is the part where you're applying force, as fast as I can, and the negative or the eccentric part of the movement where you're releasing the weight to its initial position, I try and keep that for around 1 to 2 seconds. So as you can see in this moment, I'm pulling as fast as I can, and I'm releasing it in a slow and controlled way. I do this exercise for around 8 to 10 reps. Now by this time I'm usually pretty exhausted, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And besides, I love training back. It's one of my favorite days. Next I move on to some cable mid rows. Now these are great for targeting your lower traps as well as your lats. Now one thing to keep in mind guys, that when you're doing any back exercise, you should retract and lower down your scapula while performing the movement, which is basically trying to get squeeze your shoulder blades together, and this in turn will help keep your chest out. Now this will ensure that your lats are firing up and doing majority of the work and not any other muscle. For this exercise in particular, I vary between the attachments that I use. On some days I like to use a wide attachment. As for today, you can see I'm using a close grip attachment. As you guys know, I love finishing my workouts with a drop set or superset. So on this workout, I'm doing a superset with an angular pull. Now this exercise really helps work my back from a different angle. I'm using a wider than shoulder width grip over here, and I'm really focused on bringing my shoulders back at the end of the moment to get that really good squeeze. I'm supersetting this moment with a straight arm pull down, and this exercise is really going to work my lower lats and my lower back. I find this exercise a really good variation for hyperextension. So really try and feel your lower back being contracted when you pull the bar towards you, and don't necessarily go heavy on this superset, because I'd rather focus on quality reps when performing these movements. So I do 3 sets of around 8 to 12 reps for each exercise, and that's a wrap for back. So that's back guys, another one in the books. Always remember, if you want those muscles, you want those gains, you want something worth achieving, you need to put in the hard work day in and day out. So I'm just gonna get myself a heavy meal right now, and I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you for all the support you give me. Stay strong.